Yo, what's poppin', guys? What's going on? Okay, let me go ahead and start all this up. All right, what's good, guys? What's going on? Hold up, let me make sure everything's looking good. All right, bad. All right. Anyways, guys, okay. So, today's market open. To start off the week, obviously it's a Monday, which hopefully you guys have had an amazing weekend. Um, I'm not gonna be so sure in possibly getting you guys a trade today. Because I'm gonna be really strict with myself today with the trades. And the reason as to why I'm saying that is mainly because today in about 25 minutes Trump is going to be speaking. And apparently it's going to be a pretty important. Apparently it's going to be a pretty important speech, and I'm sure you guys know this. I'm sure we all know this. In fact, we don't have the best luck when Trump is speaking. In fact, no one has the best luck when Trump is speaking, mainly because when he talks, we're shooting up 1 second, we're dumping down the next second. It's not very fun. So I'm gonna see if I can get you guys a quick scalping setup before 10, which is the whole reason as to why I'm getting on. If it wasn't for that, I literally wouldn't even get on in general. But I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try my best. But guys, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I'm gonna repeat it a few times because I know there's gonna be a few people joining and everything. But guys, if we don't find a good looking setup by 10 on the dot, I don't care how we start off the week. I am not gonna be trading after 10. All right, guys. What's good, Nick? What's going on? He's joining up right now. But yeah. If we don't see a setup or if we don't see like anything that we don't like by 10, we are not going to be trading. All right, guys. I feel like every Monday or every time Trump is speaking, we try to get a setup going. Just, we ignore the fact that he's speaking and we try to get a setup going, and it just doesn't work. So I'm not gonna bother. If we don't see anything by like 9:55, 10, I'm gonna cut the stream short today and just not even bother. All right. And by the way, Nick, I'm letting you on real quick. I don't know if it's letting you or not. But yeah, there's a reason why many don't trade Mondays anyway. Oh, I don't really agree with that. Honestly, I don't really believe Mondays do anything. I've had some days, or I've had a good amount of weeks where Mondays have been one of my best days of the week. But I mean, I'm on my phone. Don't worry, bro. You're good. What about the PM session? Nah, typically, what's it called? If the AM session, I mean, I'll check it out if anything, but usually if the AM session gets very messy or very choppy, the PM session isn't any better. If anything, it's 2 times worse. You know what I mean? Just because the volume is dying down throughout the day. All right. But anyways, let me go and put out that I'm live on YouTube just in case we see a setup. All right. I'm not really expecting much today, at all. But you never know. You know what I mean? You really do never know. But yeah. Give me 1 sec. Let me go ahead and put out that I'm live real quick. Yeah, hopefully you guys had an amazing weekend, besides the fact of everything. Just the best day of the week. What's good, Nick? What's going on?
There we go.
What's good?
I was on my phone a little bit. What's good, man?
What's good? But yeah, bro, I hope you heard what I said, bro. Bro, we have no. Okay, look. By the way, guys. By the way. A good reason as to why I'm saying that we are not gonna be trading the PM session either is mainly because, guys, remember tomorrow is CPI. All right, and what tends to happen before CPI? Anticipation. Right? Today is the day before CPI. So typically around the PM session is when we're going to start to get a little bit of anticipation in the market. And pretty much what this means is a lot of investors are not taking out money, but they're also not putting in money into the markets, making it very choppy until the news comes out. All right. So I'm definitely not going to be expecting much during the PM. Today is just an all in all, just although the day literally just started, I'm really not expecting much today. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Especially with the way that we're opening up, we're really not doing much. All right. Apparently, Trump is only speaking on what? I'm not sure what that is. Will we trade CPI? No, we won't trade CPI itself, but we'll trade after. Like we'll be on tomorrow. On crime. We'll see. Apparently, I was checking it out, and apparently, it's like quote unquote red folder or something. I don't know. Forex Factory wasn't really telling me anything, but I was looking through his website and it was like it was showing me that it was high impact. So we'll see. Typically, whenever Trump is speaking, whether it's on tariffs or not tariffs, it tends to some way or somehow really affect the market. All right, but yeah, sorry, just joined. Not taking any trades at all today. Well, we don't know yet. We're trying to get something going, Josh, but I'm gonna hold myself very very strict today, and I'm gonna hold you guys very very strict today as well. Um, what's it called? If we don't see anything by 10 when Trump starts speaking, um, then yeah, I'm just not gonna trade it. Oh yeah, the face, bro. I'm trying my best to set it up, bro. I'm getting a little lazy here, but yeah, still not yet. I can literally have it ready by like in 5 minutes, but but yeah. I also want to get my room done.
All chop gang. Don't worry.
I'm still not done. What's up?
We're all chop gang. Don't worry. We know the real reason.
Yeah. Apparently, if it's a slow week. Okay, so apparently, OPEX is this week as well. I was looking for, I was looking deeper into it, but I thought it wasn't. But apparently, OPEX is this week as well. So guys, this week is looking good and not the best. You know what I mean? Like we have CPI news, we have a whole bunch of news coming out and everything, but just OPEX at the end of the week could be a little bit, it could just cut the week a little bit shorter. All right. So as long as we get one winning trade this week with no hiccups, no nothing, we have a good week. You know what I mean? Because guys, for those that don't know, we are literally one trade away from passing the eval for the challenge account. Once you get that done, we just size normally about 7 contracts and we just slowly work our way into the payout, and that's it. You know what I mean? But we just need that one winning trade. And today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not trying to touch the markets today. At least in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see. Once again, I'll give everyone time to join up and everything, and I'll give you guys my reasoning again as to why I'm not really expecting too much today. But yeah. Yeah, Bless, how much you size on your evals? I personally do 20 micros. And the reason I size so aggressive is because I just don't like waiting on the evals. A lot of you guys like to play it safe, which there's nothing wrong with. If anything, you could probably pass it in your own time and everything. I'll have more like higher success rate. But the more time you take in the markets, the more money you're leaving on the table, because that's money that you could be making on a PA account to make more money towards that payout instead of making money towards just passing the eval. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I feel like evals are dirt cheap, especially with Apex. They're like what, 15, 20, $25, if anything. You know what I mean? If you have the money for it, just size a little bit more aggressive. You might fill 1, 2, or 3, but if you know what you're doing, eventually you're gonna pass. You know what I mean? And by eventually, I mean like shouldn't take you no more than 3 accounts. You know what I mean? But yeah. Bro, you don't have to be rich to spend $15 on an eval, bro. Come on now. Let me see. The highest win rate for an eval is hedging on open full cons. Look, I would do that, but I'm not trying to promote gambling, so so yeah. But if that was the case, trust me, we will do it tomorrow for sure. You know what I mean? During CPI. But yeah. Anyways, guys, this open already off the bat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not looking really bad in terms of volume. It's just looking really bad in terms of momentum. We are still kind of stuck in the same range that we opened up at. So yeah. In the meantime, let me open up my YouTube chat over here on YouTube real quick. Let me check out what you guys are saying. Yeah, okay. I feel like now I have kind of more time to now that more people joined, guys. So for the people tuning in, or for the people that joined the last 3, 4, 5 minutes, I'm gonna be very strict with all of our, or at least with the people that are following along. I'm gonna be strict with our trades today. Lately, these last 3 Mondays haven't been our best Mondays. I would say we always start the week on kind of like a little bit of a bad note with the Mondays. And the reason why I'm trying to be a little bit more strict today is because I see this pattern going on, but it's not really part of that. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just the market being the market. But guys, for those that don't know, Trump is going to be speaking in about 18 minutes from now. And with that, I don't have a good history with Trump speaking. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I don't really think anyone has a really good experience with Trump speaking. It's very, very hard to get a trade going as the market goes in both directions with very high volume depending on whatever he says. It just never has been a clear direction when Trump's speaking. You know what I mean? It's not like he gets on and the market just go up or they just go only down. You know what I mean? So I'm trying my best to try to get you guys a trade before 10 a.m. and try to get that trade done before 10 a.m. Which obviously the closer we get, the lower the chance. Um, but yeah, we'll see what we can get. But guys, if we don't get a setup by 10 in the morning, like sharp, I'm gonna be very strict and literally just get off. All right, guys. No matter what, no matter what, I'm not gonna bother starting off the Monday or risk starting off the Monday red and you know what I mean
Yeah.
delay the
Only sent for one trade away too.
yeah, no. But I mean, it doesn't matter.
Take it
But if
easy.
anything, we'll just do it another day. You know what I mean? But dude,
Yeah.
I'm just trying not. I'm trying not to get caught up in any of the Trump speeches. Cause, dude, I mean, bro, Nick, you know, you know it as well, bro. It never ends well.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
literally never ends well. You know what I mean? And anyone who tries to argue, bro, just let them learn the hard way. Bro. But I'm good off that. Now, if the market has some clean movement, then maybe I can consider something during the PM session. But while Trump is speaking, bro, I don't care if we get the cleanest movements, bro. I'm really not trying to get caught up in that, bro. Because the thing is, it looks clean 1 second, and the next second it just doesn't look tradable at all. All right, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna give the market 15 more minutes to kind of do something. If it doesn't do anything, then you guys already know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get off and probably come back later. If not, come back tomorrow. You know. But yeah. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Let me kind of like make sure that all of my charts are marked out correctly here. We do have this external, no, Asia. Then we have the London, about 10 points away. Let me mark this out as well, just in case. Yeah, with the market is already doing it's pre-Trump, you know what I mean, pre-Trump thing. But yeah. Where are you looking to see the Trump speech? You can find it in the official White House website. He's speaking on based in Colombia, I think. I could be wrong. It's something with Colombia, if I'm not mistaken. But you could double check it on the White House or in the White House website. He's set to speak at 10 in the morning. But yeah, this this 5 minute time frame already isn't looking that good. So like I said, guys, I don't care if you guys are itching for a trade today. I don't care if you guys are looking up like forward to a trade today. If we don't get anything by 10, I am not gonna be sugarcoating any trades. I'm literally just gonna press the leave button. I'm just gonna get off. All right. I've had way too many bad experiences with Trump speaking, man. It's never fun, and I always regret it. David, why didn't you mark out the level at 23,756 as a high? Is it a level of liquidity? 756. This one right here, honestly, yeah. I mean, it's right next to that London high, so I mean, it's less than 10 points away. I mean, if we have one right up here, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. When is the FaceTime coming? I'm gonna have it set up by tomorrow, like guaranteed. Like I'm not delaying it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I wake up and I don't even bother getting ready, and I'm not trying to show that on stream, but you know what I mean. So I just leave the camera off. But yeah. Someone screen record it, please. For what? For the camera? Oh yeah, it'll be on tomorrow. It'll be on tomorrow. David is like, right, bro, no, dude, no. I'm covered up, bro. It's hella cold, bro. The problem is, I like sleeping with the what is it, the AC at 69 degrees, and bro, it's all nice, you know, when you go into bed, but when you wake up, bro, it's the worst. So dude, I literally have a furry like jacket on, bro. That's how cold it is in the house. So yeah. What are the ideal amount of trades to pass in eval regardless of the profit target? 3 trades or less. It's all preference. It's all preference. There's no reason to feel like you have to rush the account. You really don't. There's no time limit. There's nothing stopping. There's nothing telling you like hey, you have to pass it in 1 week. But the sooner you pass the account, the better. You know what I mean? The more money you're able to make going forward. 55, dude, you're fucking crazy, bro. But yeah. Regardless, guys, this open is really not looking so promising. me check up. Oh yeah, I never checked up on the YouTube chat, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me see how what they're saying. Are you currently up on the funded? Yeah, we're currently up. I'll show you here
Yeah,
on the screen.
2K.
Yeah,
Right.
we're pretty much pretty much $2,000 here. I can show you on the screen right here. As you can see right here, this is with a brand new account that we created on Wednesday, I think. Something we started trading on Thursday. We're currently up 1,935, so pretty much $2,000. So we literally need one trade or one more winning trade, and we're pretty much good to go. Is it okay to trade on Trump news? Yeah, it's you could trade on Trump news. Do I suggest it? Definitely not. And I'm suggesting it from personal experience.
I
that's
feel like
that's
it's kind of the
exactly.
same as FOMC.
I would
It's,
say it's like FOMC without the momentum. It has the volume like
mhm.
FOMC. It just I don't know what it is that I don't know what it is with what Trump has to say. But 1 second it's bullish and 1 second is the most bearish thing ever. And it just gets very very choppy.
Yeah, it
Uh,
depends on literally what he's gonna say next live, and
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
really
yeah, pretty much.
scary.
But yeah, and someone said here, how do you know when the Trump news is happening? If you check up on the White House website, I'll show you right now. Trump speech schedule. If you just search up the Trump speech schedule on Google, the first thing that comes up is literally right here. Right here, as you guys can see right here, at 10 in the morning we have the president holds a press conference. And it's just pretty much the topic is mainly it says you're focused on the law enforcement of Colombia. But like I said, guys, I don't care what Trump has to say. Whatever he says always has an effect in the market, whether it's relatable to the market or not. So I'm really not trying to I'm really not trying to get a trade going here, guys. As much look, guys, as much as I want to get the week started today and get something going, I just don't want to right here. But I don't know what cares about H&M, bro. But yeah, as you guys see right here, once again, 10 in the morning, Monday, August 11th, which is obviously today, we have Trump speaking at 10 in the morning. All right, guys, so you guys just are aware. All right, guys. Rough right now, but the setup can be made and used. Well, yeah, as long as the market looks stable to trade, then yeah, I'll consider it. But right now, with the looks of this open, probably not. Right now. Actually, this is looking ugly right now. I'm gonna even trade today. We're gonna see though. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Everyone else trading the IFEG? Maybe not. I mean, we're stuck in between two fair value gaps, so yeah. Like I said, today is just not the best day to really trade, in my opinion. With the way everything's set up, I mean, once again, guys, not the cleanest open. We have Trump speaking in less than 10 minutes. We have Trump speaking in 9 minutes, and we have CPI tomorrow, which means that the market is more than likely going to chop out very, very soon due to the anticipation. All right. So yeah, today is definitely not the best day in the books. But what I will say is, I mean, look on the bright side. We have CPI tomorrow. If it comes out really, really nice, we could probably get a really good open and make a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried whether we get a trade today or not. You know what I mean? We'll work with it. We'll work with it. All right, guys. But yeah, about 9 more minutes until Trump starts speaking, and 9 more minutes until I pretty much just call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine by me. The place I'm staying at has a jacuzzi, and I haven't
Nah,
used
bro,
it yet. But fucking
bro,
time to use that thing,
you out of everyone here is more than chilling, bro. Trust me, bro.
bro.
Let me see. My man Blast, I got one quick question. All right, let's see. Example: I trade with 10 accounts. And I want to enter 5 contracts on each account. Do I buy 50? Yes. It'll split those 50 across those 10 accounts. So it'll put five across each. Make sure that you have a group though, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know it's a little bit embarrassing. I'm sure a lot of us can agree here, but there have been times where we thought that we were copy trading and the copy trader is not on and we trade 50, 100 contracts and it puts it on one account. So, bro, make sure that, yeah. You know what I mean? Make sure you have that thing checked out. All right, bro? Because it's happened to me. It's happened to all of us. Who's we? We, bro. Literally all of us, bro. Diff would get $5 million in a year. I get $1 in 5. Bro, what question is that, bro? Bam. What are we shooting for the payout? Good question. Honestly, I don't have a very specific uh a goal for the payout. Now I will say Nick is on Top Step. So the way I kind of want to go about it is, in these next 5 days that we trade, whether obviously we have to pass that account first, which we need just literally one trade. But guys, in these next 5 days, what we can do is, we're gonna be. I have a very specific plan that I haven't really done on stream, but I have been planning it and doing the math, and it seems like it's a pretty good idea that could definitely work out. That we're gonna be doing it with Nick in terms of the risk reward management um behind the account. So the way we're gonna be doing this payout is, since Nick is on Top Step, what we're gonna be doing is pretty much just trying to make as much money without risking as much or risking anything at all. We're gonna try to de-risk as much as possible, as quick as possible. And whatever balance amount, you know, comes around with the challenge account, that's how much we're gonna request at the end of the 5 days. All right, guys. So typically we're gonna be aiming. I personally want to aim for about a $2,000 account balance, which I believe is really possible for Nick. And if he's able to do that, you guys know with Top Step, typically the way it is you're able to request 50% of whatever you made, no matter what. So if we have a $2,000 account balance, we can request $1,000. All right, and obviously,
Okay.
it'll be up to Nick to really maintain that account. So whenever, if we get the payout at $1,000, going forward, that account will remain alive, for him. And if he wants to full port it, if he wants to keep trading it, whatever he wants to do, that's all up to him. But it'll make
I
me feel
would want to
complete.
try and keep it going,
Yeah,
We'll see.
100%, 100%. Just keep it stable, and all that good stuff. All right, but yeah. What about Apex? Same thing goes, but instead of obviously you guys aiming for the 5 days, we'll just aim for an extra 3 days, and in those extra 3 days, I'm sure we can hit the payout goal. But don't worry, guys. Although if Nick finishes first, which obviously he probably will, because obviously you guys know Top Step is 5 days instead of 8. Don't worry, I'll keep it going. And I'll still have it on live and everything, but I'll just feel more complete, as I'm assuming like a good amount of people more than likely just got the payout already. All right.
Mhm.
And by the way, guys, let me ask you guys, are you guys following along with the challenge good? Like, are you guys at the same rate as Nick, or are you guys already passed, or are you guys a little bit delayed? How are you guys doing? Yes, yes. All right, yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're doing good. We're doing good, because guys, the reason I'm asking this is because, bro, last time when I did the 0 to payout on Top Step for myself, guys, I couldn't have made it any more easier to follow along. I literally had the buy and sell button live on the screen. Typically, I don't really do that, because obviously I have so much to show on the screen. But it got to the point where I was literally tabbing into Top Step for you guys and showing you guys everything. And we passed the account. We got the payout and everything. And I was asking the chat, and surprisingly, a good amount of people were like, "Oh, bro, I couldn't follow along." I'm like, "How?" I mean, I literally told you guys before I even entered to like enter, and I showed you guys on the screen that I entered, and I didn't understand. But hopefully, like I said, guys, the reason I have Nick on is really because if Nick can follow along, guys, so can you. You know what I mean? If I'm able to get the trades at the same entry as Nick, and and vice versa, and you guys aren't, then we aren't the problem. You know what I mean? So, what I mean? It's just more on like a lock-in type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, obviously the market will never wait for you. All right, guys. But yeah. Hey, Blas, I've been trading for a couple of years. Yeah, I'm still not profitable. Basically, my question is, how many months should it take for me to pass my account and get a payout? Okay, so if you've been trading for a couple of years and you still haven't seen, if you're still not profitable, don't beat yourself up. It's a pretty normal thing. I know people that have been trading for literally decades, and they still have yet to be a little bit maybe not decades, but they've been trading for a few years and they haven't seen any success. And that's something that you have to fix. And the reason I'm saying that is because, look, if you've been okay, look, obviously when you get started in trading, or if you've been trading for a few months, and that's a lot of you guys in here. Obviously, you guys, if trading would have worked in a few months for everyone, trading being one of the hardest careers in the world, trust me, everyone would be trading instead of working a job that they probably don't like. You know what I mean? So it takes time. It takes time for sure. Now, obviously, in these months or the years that you're trading, it takes. I hope obviously you're gonna be making mistakes behind the market, right? Obviously, sometimes you might be trading something you don't like in terms of discipline, patience, or just whatever it may be, right? But if you're trading for years upon years and you're still making the same mistake, I don't know what hasn't like given you like a wake up call. You know what I mean? Like you keep making the same mistake, you keep failing. You know that you're failing, but you keep making the same mistake. Right? Obviously, it has to get to a point after a few months of trading that you're like, okay, well, anytime I trade with this happening, for example, for me, guys, for me, in my opinion, or not in my opinion, statistically, my worst trades that I put out to you guys, or the worst trade that I take for myself, is always when Trump is speaking. What's going on right now? Well, Trump is literally speaking in less than 1 minute. Am I trading? No, I'm literally gonna get off as he starts speaking. Why? Because I know the pattern that anytime Trump starts speaking, I get off no matter what. Why? Because anytime I trade while Trump is speaking, I get off. I mean, I take a losing trade every single time, no matter if it's bullish or bearish. It always comes to bite me in the ass. So literally, you just gotta have to identify that pattern. So if you're unprofitable after a few years of trading, don't feel bad. There's definitely people out there, and everyone learns at their own pace. But you gotta obviously be willing to learn, right? You gotta be willing to be accountable, for the losing trades. You can't, for some people, I'm not gonna name any names, but for example, last week, we took 1 or 2 losing trades. Everyone was on my ass saying, "Yo, why are you forcing me to trade this?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm not forcing you to do anything." Not very accountable, right? We take a few trades later, they don't say anything. They have, you don't see them in the chat. But yeah, it's like those type of people that are the ones that never make it. Why? Because they can't hold themselves accountable behind losing trades. When you take a losing trade, you gotta be like, okay, you know what I mean? I liked what I saw at first, didn't work out. Where did I go wrong? You know what I mean? If you can't do that, then look, not only is trading not for you, but no business in the world is for you. Because if you can't take mistakes and you're gonna be a baby about it, you're just not set for it. You know what I mean? Can we discuss what he says and how it affects the markets? Um, Together. Well, I don't really think what he's going to be speaking about is going to really affect the markets like how you're thinking. I just the thing is, the whole idea behind this, guys, is I don't want to be stuck in a trade where, let's say, for example, I'm bullish and he says something just slightly bearish in the market. No matter how bullish it looks, it just starts shifting down. I don't really want to get stuck in between that. It's happened before, and it'll probably happen again. All right. So, like I said, literally, like I said, guys, before, once 10 a.m. strikes, I will not be. I will stay on if anything. I can answer some questions today if anything, but I'm not forcing trades. I have a very bad experience with Trump speaking. I don't care if you guys want to trade. I don't care if you guys are itching for a trade. I do not care. I am not going to trade this. But yeah. So literally, the way he talks is. You're talking about me, or are you talking about Trump? But yeah. Oh, Trump. Oh, I was about to say, bro. Anyways, but yeah, and then for the people wondering, like, yo, like, bro, we're starting off the week with no trades. Look, it's not the end of the world. Look, the world, we're still in it, bro. The world is still spinning. All right, but you'll be fine. And tomorrow is CPI. All right, so CPI, obviously, if it comes up pretty good, we can get a really, really good open. All right, guys. And another reason as to why the market can really chop out today, guys, is because of, like I said, the CPI anticipation. All right, guys. The CPI anticipation, typically what tends to happen is before before CPI happens, like I said, investors don't really tend to put in money into the markets. And obviously, if money is not being put into the markets, what tends to happen? The markets do not move. All right, guys. So what a lot of investors like to do is really wait for CPI to happen, and then it'll work out. All right, then it will start moving. Hey Blast, the volume in your mic always fades in and out. Okay, so I have like one of these like podcast mics. So anytime I look away to look at my laptop, to look at the YouTube chat and everything, the volume will kind of like slow down a little bit or like fade out a little bit because I'm not talking straight into the mic. Trump is the best market manipulator, dude. Imagine how he is with with girls, bro. Better no trade today than a red trade, 100%, 100%. And obviously, there's still going to be those people that really complain, but they're kind of like unavoidable. You know what I mean? You got a red trade, they complain. You got no trades, they complain. You got a win trade, they complain that they missed a trade. I mean, you got to ignore those people. All right, don't let them get in your head and get you to start doing that. All right, because you're gonna get on my bad side, bro. I'm writing out. Will we watch the PM session today for a setup? I'm gonna try the PM session. Like I said, I'm not expecting much due to CPI being tomorrow, but I will definitely be on the lookout for the PM session, and I'll let you know. All right, but yeah, if some of you guys want to get off and not be here for any questions or whatever, guys, honestly go back to bed. All right, like I said, I'm not expecting much. I'm probably not gonna put out a trade at all. All right, I don't care if we get the most clean setup. Just with Trump speaking, I just don't feel confident no matter how the setup is looking. I don't want to hold you guys in here for too long. I don't really feel like training. I agree with you, bro. I agree. I'm gonna stay on for myself for a little bit, guys. Obviously, I feel like we don't get. I don't have these days too much where I get to like really chat with you guys and answer questions. I feel like we should have those days every now and then, so we can really catch up with everything. But yeah. David Cam launch. Yeah, literally. There we go. We're getting started with the volume. All right, guys. So that's pure. If you guys look over,
terrible.
yeah, if you guys look over to your Tops Up X, or if you guys look over to your Trade we are starting with the wicks. All right, guys. So yeah, it's literally starting, which is really, really good as to why we're avoiding this. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're trying to get these candles. On TradingView, it's not showing it, but on TradeVate, we dumped about not bad, like 30 something points, but like in like a second. So with the thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. If Trump wasn't speaking, is there a setup to begin with? Actually, not really. We came into market open and we have yet to take out any level of liquidity to the upside nor to the downside. So yeah, we literally have nothing. We have nothing to work with, even if Trump wasn't speaking. How many days does Apex require for the evaluation? There's no days required. If you buy the account today and you pass the account today, you're good to go, my man. Dave, should we only be using 40 plus point candles for an entry on the fair value for your strategy? Yes. That's typically for my strategy. I don't know if you trade this guy's strategy or that guy's strategy on fair value gaps, because guys, I hope you know I'm not the creator of the fair value gaps. I just use it, right? I tweaked it to my liking. I tweaked it to something that works for me. So yeah. But for me, yeah, I only take trades with a minimum of a 40-point imbalance in the market. No more. I mean, no less. He's not speaking yet. The market's already dumping. Yeah, bro. That's how you know it's not going to be a good sign. If you look at guys, if you guys look at the 5-minute time frame, we're already starting to get the Trump chop. Like I said, guys, if you guys are not here for my yap or anything, go back to sleep. Go to bed, guys. All right. Go back to sleep. Go do something else. All right, guys. But today's market is not going to be tradable. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys.
It's 150 a day, right?
Yeah, actually, for those that are trading TopStep and for those that might not know, I'm sure you guys know the initial rule or like the main rule, which the only rule for TopStep guys on PA accounts is as long as you make anything more than $200, it will count as one trading day, and if you get 5 trading days with $200 plus in profits, you can request a payout. Now, guys, for those that don't know, hear me out here. All right, guys, for those that
They don't have to be in a row, right?
no, just consecutive. All right,
Okay.
guys. TopStep moved the payout limit from $200 a day for 5 days into $150 per day for 5 days. All right, guys. So if you guys are not averaging out $200 days, now all you need is $150. All right, guys. Which is, I mean, it's a $50 difference. It's not a big deal, but for some people it might be. All right, it just makes it a little bit easier. You know what I mean? So you can make no. You can make more than that, but the way TopStep tracks it is if you don't make $150 or more on the day, it won't count as a trading day. So let's say, for example, you have 10 days where you made $100, right? Can you request that $100? No. Why? Because you haven't made over $150 for 5 days consecutively. Not in a row, just in total. All right? So yeah. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. When will Trump speak? Well, he's set to speak already. I mean, he should have been speaking about 7 minutes ago. But you guys know how
You know how he is, man.
Yeah, you know how he is. He'll probably start speaking in an hour from now. Bro, nobody closes profits at $200. Not that nobody closes profits at $200, but you gotta keep in mind there's a lot of people that size a lot lighter. And the reason I'm saying that is I'm sure you guys can agree with me, but a lot of new traders in here, they treat PA accounts, and you probably should. You know what I mean? It's probably the best thing to do. But they treat PA accounts as like their real accounts. So you know what I mean? People see like $20, $100, and they're like, "Wow, I just made $100. Let me take profits." You know what I mean? It's not as easy as holding above $200 and be like, "Oh, I only made $200." No, I mean, it's money that you can keep. You know what I mean? But yeah, some people might get stopped out at break even or in profits where it's $200 and so on. All right. So yeah, it's not always gonna be like that. But would anyone be kind to pinpoint me the main rules for Top Step for a payout. First time top trader here, Top Step trader here. Well, there's really no rules for Top Step. I mean, the only rule is the one that we talked about. It's just make $150 or more, and you're good. That's literally it. You can trade news. You can full port. You can. Well, Top Step has limits behind full porting. They don't let you full port like physically. Like if you're trying to buy 100 micros, they won't let you. But yeah, that's literally all you need. From what I know. From what I know. Oh yeah, by the way, Nick, for the next trade that we get, whether it's today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Friday, whenever, try to keep your profit target. So if you're at 1,935, um,
I have it at 1,500 right now, but I
yeah,
don't,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need
because
1,500.
obviously we don't want to be taking profits at exactly $1,000 because that's gonna cut us a little bit short, like
I
$70
need a
short.
tiny bit more.
Yeah, yeah. So if anything, let's cut it at like 1,100 for the next trade instead of 1,000. That's like, bro, an extra like
Yeah,
3 points. You know what I mean? And we should be good.
yeah.
Yeah, 1,700. Okay, so yeah, if anything, JMK for the next trade, just try to take profits a little bit above the price target. Are you supposed to set your TP and stop loss on a normal NQ and enter on MNQ? No, no, no. Everything that you do in terms of orders is all placed on MNQ. NQ is just on the screen right here because it's what I like charting. Doesn't mean I'm trading it. I'm trading MNQ. Let me check up the YouTube channel here. I'm curious. Do you know about breakers, PD arrays, etc.? I've heard of them. I have friends that trade them, but me myself, I don't have a single clue about what a PD array is. I don't know what is that other strat called. It's like the most random name. It's called. It's like a bunch of numbers. I know. What is it called, bro? It's like P. What is it called, guys? What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? It starts with a P, I think. PO3, yeah. I don't know what that is. It's a very random name, but yeah, PO3. I've heard of that as well. I have friends that trade it. Never. I don't know what it is, guys. I think all of these strats, it's literally what we trade, just with extra steps, if I'm not mistaken. Is your strategy based on ICT? Yes. Have I ever watched ICT? No. I've never watched an ICT video, and from what I've heard, apparently it's very. If you guys think I yap, yeah, ICT is way worse. apparently. Is Apex 90% off right now? I don't believe so. Let me check. I don't think so. I think it's just 80% off. Yeah, 80% off. So yeah, if you guys obviously want to stack up some Apex accounts, it's obviously with code Blasters. It will give you guys 80% off. But yeah, no 90% off yet. We just had a 90% off. ICT is a great trader and mentor. To be honest, I don't know why people bring him down so much. Bro, dude, people bring everyone down. I have people trying to bring me down. If whatever you make, but it's just how social media is, bro. You know what I mean? Um, you just gotta learn to ignore it. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of losers. How did you learn ICT concepts? I kind of okay. So when I used to trade opening range breakouts and gap fills with my options trading strategy, I had a friend that would kind of introduce me to fair value gaps, and he never really taught me how to trade fair value gaps. I would look at his alerts and I'd be like, okay, I see what he did here. And I would kind of backtest it and I'd be like, okay, let me try it out. You know what I mean? It doesn't look so bad. And I tried it out and I started applying it to my strategy. Like, I'd be like, okay, guys, we have a gap fill here, but we also have a fair value gap bounce here. And slowly, I started shifting away from my gap fill strategy and started focusing more on fair value gaps. Now, I will say, guys, a lot of you guys might be wondering, hey, how did you learn about the inverse fair value gap? Guys, it's a very funny story. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm fully transparent with everything. Guys, I had a very, very tough moment in my trading career at one point. And by tough moment, I mean very, very, very bad moment. Guys, when I used to trade fair value gaps, I didn't really have that 40-point fair value gap. I would kind of just trade it off anything. And it got to the point, guys, I promise you, look, I know you guys are going to laugh. All right, guys. But there was one point where I was on a losing streak for myself for 2 weeks straight, every single day, 2 times. Yeah, bro, yeah. Every single day for 2 weeks straight. like 2 trades a day, it will just be losing trades. I literally couldn't get not one winning trade for my life. And I'm like, dude, like I love the strat. It was working for me for months. Um, but it's just not working anymore. I was mentally going through it, guys. You don't understand. All right, bro, guys. The way I learned about the IFEG strategy is, I promise you guys, I one day I woke up, I'm like, dude, I can't do this anymore. Literally, anything I think about in the market, I'm gonna do opposite. So instead of instead of me waiting for an inverse off the fair value gap, we would approach a fair value gap, and I'm like, dude, this fair value gap sucks, dude. Like none of this is working. I'm just gonna take shorts from a bullish fair value gap. Guys, when I tell you I went on the biggest winning streak of my life, bro, I went on the biggest winning streak of my life. Guys, this is how the IFEG was born in my trading career, bro. I promise you guys, I was on a losing streak, and I'm like, dude, I cannot do this anymore. I'm just gonna go based off whatever. I'm gonna go
I mean,
against whatever I'm thinking.
opposite of what I would normally do.
Dude, I promise you, it worked. It's something like that you think is so like crazy and like so like gambling, which it kind of was, bro. It made me the trader that I am today, bro. Because now IFEGs is literally my main strat. I know I trade fair value gaps, but not as often. And I'm proud to say it because like it's something that like not many people might not believe, but it's true because it literally happened to me, and I have proof that it happened to me. I have proof that it did it because if you guys scroll way up there, like we're talking maybe
Was it still on options at the time?
no. There's no futures. If you guys
Oh,
if you guys scroll up maybe 2 years, you guys are gonna see 1 or 2 alerts where we're inside of a bullish fair value gap. We haven't inversed it. Yeah, I'm taking shorts from the fair value gap. If you guys really scroll up there, I could probably find it for you guys, but it'll take time. But it's up there. I remember I alerted it one time, and it actually worked. The best strats are the ones that you find through. Yeah, pretty much, bro, pretty much. I mean, dude, you learn from trial and error. You know what I mean? And my trial and error was like, dude, I love fair value gaps. I love the concept. I understand the markets behind fair value gaps, but it's just not working for me. I don't know if my entries are bad, my luck is bad or whatever. But dude, I have to do something, and that's something that I did was go against whatever I thought. So if I would have thought that the market was bullish, I'm like, okay, I'm bullish right now. Let me go shorts, and it would work, bro. It would literally work. David, I like trading IFGs after it sweeps the DOL and forms an order block. I tried trading order blocks back then, and mm, I feel like it works, but I don't really feel like I need it in my strat. Obviously, I'm not gonna bombard you guys with like a million models to get one entry. You know what I mean? I get it. Order blocks work. They might work for you. They might work for this guy or that girl, whatever. But for me, it worked. It worked a little bit. I didn't have the best experience with order blocks, but I'm like, dude, I don't need this. I'm doing just fine with fair value gaps. But yeah. Let me see. I just took 2 trades using the opening range breakout strategy. By the way, how many of you guys in here still trade the opening range breakout? If you guys want, type a yes, type a one, type of whatever. Let me see.
yeah, that was one of the first things I tried.
Dude, I feel like that's one of the first things anyone in here traded. I even traded it.
Yeah.
Dude, I made a living off opening range breakouts. But I do agree. It's definitely not the same as what it was before. Now, am I saying that it doesn't work? No, it does work. You know, every so often. With certain market conditions. I mean, for example, today, in fact, nothing will work in your favor. No matter if you trade fair value gaps, no matter if you trade opening range breakout, no matter if you trade whatever it is, it's not gonna work. Why? Because I mean, guys, you see what, bro?
That's right.
Perfect timing, bro. Bro, I promise you, bro. If I had my camera on, you guys would have seen it. I was looking at my second monitor. I look over at my main monitor. I point at the screen, and it flips from red to green in like a second. I'm telling you guys, it's nothing. Practically nothing's gonna work today. Why? Because of Trump speaking. But yeah, I agree. It's just, you know what's not the same anymore either. Um, trading options. Trading options is not the same as how it was back then. I don't know if I don't know if it's because so many people quit trading options that the premiums ran low. Because you don't understand. There was a time in the market where everyone, and when I mean everyone and even their mothers were trading options, I really mean it. Literally anyone that I was with in school, they were trading options. And that's when they released 0DT every single day for SPY and QQQ option contracts. Guys, every single day, you could become a millionaire. Today you would have had $1 to your name, and tomorrow somehow, some way, the options market would have made you $1,000. I promise you. But now I feel like the premiums had. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong, but I feel like the premiums have died down so much because so many people have shifted over to futures. That options is just not the same anymore. The contracts is just, you don't hear about these contracts making you $1 million. You don't hear about these contracts running 1,000%. It's just not the same anymore. David, since you're into passive income, look into ULTY. I don't like anything yield max. It's not stable long term. Sure, you can make a little bit of money for short term, but not my not my thing. Nah, money motive. Be putting out, making millionaires. Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question. It was Let me see. I think he told so many people about his strat and stopped working as liquidity providers can code against it. Mm, no. Definitely not. Definitely not. The reason I'm saying definitely not is because look, man, guys, do you really think a bank or an institution or hedge fund really cares about one or a few traders taking simulated trades? No. They're not gonna code billions, if not trillions of dollars against a simulated trader. It's not gonna work. All right, for those wondering, I'm talking about ICT. And one thing I will say, guys, is statistically, and I'm not like statistically from everything I've seen, most ICT traders trade on prop accounts, including me. You know what I mean? I'm an ICT trader that trades on a prop account as well. And I'm not saying it's bad or anything. It's just for those wondering, like, yo, if so many people in the world are trading ICT, why don't banks trade against it? Why don't, when we inverse the fair value gap, why don't they just buy back up? And guys, banks, they're not on social media, they're not on Twitter searching up, oh, best trading strategy or easiest trading strategy to do it. No, guys, that's not how it works. I hope you guys know that when we say that banks are trading, it's not someone at a Wells Fargo or Chase, what's another bank? TD Bank or something. They're not in their office like how you would imagine with them trading with like $1 billion. That's not how it works, guys. It's an algorithm, and these algorithms have been running longer than we've all been born. And I know some of you guys in here are a little old. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm just kidding. But no, a lot of you guys are a lot older than a lot more people, and you'd be surprised. These algorithms have been running longer than you guys have been born as well. You know what I mean? These algorithms don't change for a single person. All right, guys, sure, they might tweak it here and there, but guys, just because there's 600 of you guys in here and there's like 10,000 other people trading a fair value gap, does not mean that a bank is going to trade against it. That's not how it works. All right, I promise you guys, these algorithms and all that stuff, they don't know what a fair value gap is. Why? Because guys, banks and algorithms and all these hedge funds and institutions, guys, they do not trade candles. Guys, I get it. Retail, we're all retail here because obviously we don't have billions of dollars, right? But I hope you guys know the way trading works with algorithms. They're not like, oh my god, guys, okay, well, we have a 40-point fair value up here and we're gonna go up. No, it's a concept, but it's not how they actually trade, and we all know this, right? The way it works, guys, is obviously there's a lot more. What the market is, guys, it's not just green and red candles. I hope you guys know this, right? There's so much. There's literally a whole world of numbers inside of every single one of these candles. All right. The reason I'm saying this, guys, is pretty much inside of these candles, guys, is what we call orders, right? We call it stop losses, take profits, stop orders, buy orders, sell orders. This is what goes into the market, and this is what algorithms get data off of. From where? From level 2 trading. All right. So for those that don't know what level 2 what level 2 trading is, is pretty much you just see like a deeper like look into the market, right? You see what numbers are coming in, right? And that's pretty much what banks are known for reading. All right, guys. So yeah, why is you not older? Exactly. All right, that's a good way to put it. But yeah, Anyways, let's see what we have here. Institutions have powers to push through them. Exactly. They do have the power to do them. But do you really think that an institution is sitting on a guy's YouTube saying, oh my God, guys, he's in longs. Okay, let's go shorts. No.
Dude, they're in here right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I like to think that they're not,
It feels
but
like
I promise you, bro, there have been so many times where it just
it's like,
it feels like there's someone in here that's like trading with like $1 trillion and they're moving the markets against us, bro. That's how it is. And these setups right now, bro, no, the market is moving very, very ugly, bro. Very ugly. Like I said, man, if you guys are here for the setups, man, you're better off going to bed. I'm just here kind of answering some questions. So you caught me, bro. Let me see. Think of trading algos as like the most insane correlation matrices you've ever seen, bro. You guys, I don't think you guys have an idea as to how much time and money goes into coding these algorithms. Like, we're talking literal trillions of dollars, guys. David, why don't you like yield max? Bro, yield max is not meant to survive. If you look at any yield max stock, it's all going down. It's all going. These are built to go to zero. Look at Tesla Y, Apple Y, or whatever it is. They're all made to go to zero. Catch you guys later. Bro, take it easy, my man. Take it easy. But yeah, sure, you can make money. I'm not saying you can't. Look, I made a lot of money from MSTY. The only problem is it's just not good long term. It's not gonna that thing is not gonna survive. Trump still hasn't started speaking. You're lying, bro. And look at how the market is reacting, bro. Dude, you my cousin makes algorithm for yo, time to put it on, bro. He told me that 80% of algorithm is option kind of crazy. He's always coding. Yeah, bro. And bro, Javier, I'm sure he's probably told you how much money goes into these algorithms are being coded. What about MSCY? MSCY, are you still holding it? No, I'm not in. I'm not in MSCY. I got out a few months ago. Why? It's just not. Look, I made my money off MSTY. I did a little bit more research that I didn't do before, and I realized that it's just not stable. It's really not. Yo, David, if I pass my 25K account, how many contracts do you suggest using? 5 contracts. 5 micros on a PA account for the 25K. I got you, bro. How do you feel about XRP crypto? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna be as honest as I can be with you, bro. I am not the person to ask about crypto. Don't. I know it's gonna sound stupid. I don't believe in crypto. I mean, well, I believe in crypto, but I don't at the same time. I like the idea of crypto, and I do believe it's gonna be stable long term, which it already is. I mean, look at Bitcoin, look at XRP, look at all these things. Would I put my money into Bitcoin or any of these? No. Why? It's very manipulated. Very manipulated. I don't like the idea of that. I would much rather yeah, crypto. I do believe crypto is gonna be the future. I do believe it. Yes. I believe both AI and crypto are gonna be the future. I mean, they already are. We can all agree on that. But would I buy into crypto? No. Not only is it too late to buy into crypto, I mean, we're beyond all-time highs. But I mean, dude, look, if you didn't buy like 5-10 years ago, I mean, and for those wondering, like, yo, what are you saying, bro? Why don't you just wait for a new crypto to come out? Because guys, anytime a new crypto comes out, 99.99999% of the time is a rug pull. Whether it's a stable coin, whether it's a meme coin, whether it's any coin, it's a rug pull. You can't trust anything online anymore. When is your next long-term investment ETF? It's search up QQQI, my favorite right now. Literally my all-time favorite right now. Yeah, 5 or 10 years ago would be good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Instead of me playing games 5 or 10 years ago, I should have been buying crypto. You know what I mean? Trump coin, bro, guys, even your president, or even our president, or most of our presidents, is rug pulling crypto. It's, bro, I mean, you know what I mean? No, I know I'm not lying, because trust me, guys, guys, I don't lie to you guys. I don't have a reason to lie to you guys about literally anything. I'm as transparent as I can every single time. You know what I mean? And I will say, you know, with my chest out, that, you know, I will never buy into crypto. I don't like it. AIPI holding? Yes, I'm in AIPI. I'm in everything but MSCY. Kenny. How much you're gonna put into QQQI? Okay, well, I did some research on QQQI. It pays about 40 cents per share on dividends. So I'm planning on putting about 60 to 80K on it, but not now, of course. I do not have the money to do that right now, dude. I mean, bro, you keep my I got my property not so long ago, so and I'm still furnishing it. But yeah. But look, if you want to be making like over $1,000 a month off QQQI, yeah, you got to put those numbers in, like 80K or on there. Now, do you have to make $1,000 per month? No. I mean, if you want to make a few $100, maybe $100 extra per month, it can go a long way for a lot of people. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people that will make $100 last. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, if you want to invest into that for like a few $100, you already know the deal. Yeah, always start small, guys. Always. Whether it's $100, a few $100 or whatever, just a percent of your paycheck. Oh, put it in, guys. You know what I mean? No volume today. Uh, no, we have volume. I will say. I mean, how? Never mind. Ignore literally everything I said. Yeah, no, we do not have volume today, and we know that. We know that was gonna happen. Not only is Trump set to speak now, but we also have CPI tomorrow, which is why I told you guys literally 30 minutes ago. Like, look, guys, if you're not gonna trade, get off. I'm just the only reason I'm on, guys, is I'm answering your guys' questions. You know what I mean? Where else is he live at? I'm live on YouTube. Here. One sec. For my people on YouTube, check this. Hold on. There you go. Pin this. All right, cool. Are you gonna sell if it drops from the London high? No, not yet. Not yet. There's no volume. There's no setup. And Trump is set to speak very soon. He was supposed to be speaking 30 minutes ago, but he's still late on it. So we're not gonna get a trade going anytime soon. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. David, how store when? I feel like I could tour a little bit. Now, a little off topic, and I know you guys probably don't care, right? But I'm proud to show it. And bro, Nick, I know you're gonna be like, oh no, I think you already saw it, guys. So you guys know how I said I was gonna book a trip to Japan for my birthday? Change of thoughts. We're not going there. That Japan can wait.
Colombia.
Maybe. No. That can wait. But guys, look at what I did. Or I didn't do it, but look what I got. No more Japan, guys. Or not now. Maybe in a few months. But guys, check out the trading chat, guys. Look what I did. Yo, you guys already know, bro. The second I get off this live, bro, I'm going straight to that, bro. You guys already know what.
You haven't used it yet at all?
Huh?
You haven't used it at all?
Dude, I used it yesterday. I downloaded this game. It's called iRacing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The graphics are a little garbage. So I'm gonna. There's one game called F125, and the graphics are,
like,
bro, literally real life, bro. This is why trading. David's not trading today. Nah. Trust me. If I wasn't trading today, bro, I would have been off. Trust me. I said, of course, dude. I'm gonna be playing Corsa with my boys, bro. We're gonna be cutting up, bro. Oh, that's gonna be fire, bro. But guys, no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. These sims shouldn't be. Only reason I don't do iRacing is because it's a subscription. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It shouldn't be a subscription with the graphics that it has, bro. I don't really like it.
F1 is also. I'm not sure though.
F120 is the best. Nah, but I'm doing it for the graphics, bro. I had to buy a whole different. Let me see. Where did you buy it, bro? Enrique, are you in Miami by chance? Because in Miami, or maybe where you live, there's in Miami they opened up a micro center and they have a very specific like, what is it, like catalog or something for sim racing. In New York, I don't think that. Maybe they have one over there. I don't know. Corsa Evo, dude. I'm gonna download it all today, bro. No Hezi? Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm getting into, bro. But if you get on No Hezi, you should let us know whichever you're on. I'm playing No Hezi for a minute now. Yeah, bro, I'll let you know. But yeah, heading out. Yeah, bro, Brand, go take it easy, bro. Wait, don't do the 440 part. But yeah, bro, take it easy, bro. Take it easy. I think it supposedly has the most realistic physics. Dude, it does. It really does. But dude, it's just the graphics, bro. You're into sim racing? Dude, I've always wanted to get into racing. I just don't want to put my car into the track. Maybe not yet. Mainly because it's my only car. So I'm not trying to risk it. So I rather just, and we're not counting the entry cost for racing. We're not counting the traveling cost, the importing cost for the cars, dude. It's like $10, $10,000 plus, per season. At what time is the afternoon session? The PM session starts after 1 p.m. EST. Liz, after 1 p.m. EST, the PM session starts. Plus, are you DMing us about trading options? No, guys, I do not DM you guys. No. If you guys get a friend request from what seems to be me, it is not me. And little alert here, guys. The way they talk, guys, I do not talk like that.
Dude, you can tell, man.
No, like,
You
dude,
can tell.
if you fall for that, bro, I don't want to say you deserve it, but you gotta learn some way. You know what I mean? It's the most obvious scam. All right, guys. Look, I don't really have time to really DM many people. Will you be live trading in the PM session today? Probably not. And I already said it a million times as to why, and I'll say it again, obviously, for you. But remember, guys, tomorrow is CPI. What happens before CPI? Anticipation. What does anticipation do in the markets? It makes the markets really chop out. So if we don't say anything by the PM session, I just think we're gonna chop out. Jenna and myself haven't been DM'd by David, so obviously you won't DM me for options. Yo, what are you trying to say, bro? Look, girl or boy, bro, I don't got time to DM, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not here to fool around, bro. I'm here to make money. Yeah, David, when I become profitable, I'm trying to hit the track. You better be there. Bro, I've always wanted to do that, bro. Always. But for now, I'm gonna stick to sim racing for now. But like I'm gonna be very serious about it. Like I'm not saying here where I'm gonna play a game for like an hour. No, I'm gonna be on that shit, practicing everything. And bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you guys are trying to get into it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's a workout. It's literally a workout because I had someone from the store come over to my house yesterday to build it, and bro, he put the pressure on the brake pads, bro. No matter
Oh
how,
yeah, dude, them brake cards.
dude,
If they want to
no
make it
matter how
realistic,
much, bro, Nick, no matter how much pressure I put into that brake, I can never hit 100% brake,
yeah,
dude.
that's how the actual
It's
cars are though.
yeah. Because
They're
dude, I
really
want it
pressed
as
there.
real as possible, bro. So I thought, bro, put that shit
Mhm.
all the way up. David, are we training
Yeah.
tomorrow? Yes, we will be on tomorrow. Keep in mind, tomorrow is CPI. We will be on tomorrow. Yes. Bro, falling, bro. This ain't you. Bro, come on now, bro. Dude, bro, come on. If I'm making $2.5 million in a single day, do you really think I'm going to be on right now stressing about people telling me if the trade is red? Come on now, bro. Lock in, bro. Lock in, man. Lock in, bro. Dude, if I was up $2.5 million right now, I would not be right here right now, bro. I promise you, bro. I'll be in fucking the Bahamas or something living life, bro. Let alone DMing you out of everyone, bro. I'm not trying to say anything, but like, bro, I just don't DM anyone. You know what I mean? It's just not something I do. Racing? Yeah, you guys understand, man. I've always wanted to try it out. I just didn't really have the time nor space for it. But now I did it. But for now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know I keep saying it, but it's like I just don't check, bro. When it's Trump speaking, dude, it's how he is, bro. It's how he is. Can't wait to go on another winning streak with you, bro. I mean, dude, we're kind of just starting one up right now. I mean, we've been green for 2 days, so let's keep it going. I mean, we could definitely start it right now. Let's see what we got here. How much did the whole racing setup cost you? More than Japan. More than Japan. Dude, those things are not cheap, bro. Dude, the wheel itself was $800. I mean, to be fair though, that thing has real carbon. It's pretty much like a real F1 wheel. But dude, it was expensive. It was 7K. David got a loan for it. Dude, I put it on the credit card, bro. Dude, it was 7. No, look. Keep in mind though, 2.5 thousand of that went into 3 monitors and a whole new computer. Because guys, I'm not gonna be moving this main setup that I use for trading to the garage. To then go back to the trading setup to the garage. I'm not gonna do that, bro. So I'd rather just sacrifice a little bit and just buy a whole new computer. And then the rest was the wheel was a good amount of it. The obviously the whole like cockpit of it as well. And that's pretty much what made most of it. Is it worth it? Well, um, let me see. Someone says here. Question: do I choose a simulation for my first funded account trade of it? Yes. Yes. You're gonna log in with the details that Apex gave you and click simulation. Yes. Let me see. Um, David, when I hit the track in Miami, I'll hit you up, dude. I feel like the only track in Miami is what, like the the. Finally, Trump is starting speaking. Finally, bro. I mean, I'm saying finally like as if I'm gonna trade it, but
You
you
know,
guys
she
get the
not
point.
doing shit.
I feel like I think the only track in Miami is the like the what's it called, the Speedway or something. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. He did text me back on IG once when he was in PR. Yeah, no. If you guys hit me up on IG, if you guys reply to my stories, I try my best to hit you guys up. I reply a lot more on Instagram than Discord, just because Instagram is just not as flooded as Discord. You guys don't understand. Discord, bro, I get like a million DMs a second. But yeah, guys, Trump is finally, bro, after 40 minutes. After 40 minutes. Do you also send the pic of your sim? No, I don't. That's not mine. I only have one car. Just see it. Dude is usually, yeah, he's always an hour late. But yeah, so guys, expect the market to start, going up, going down, going up, going on, going up, going on. You already know the deal, man. You be liking some interesting posts on Instagram? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I do not know what you're talking about. Dude, did you guys see how Instagram did that like live location thing? Dude, I open up Instagram and
Yes, bro.
it's like um get started on, like, I promise you, bro. It's like the most, what is the word, like, enthusiastic message. It's like, oh, get started with live locations. I'm like, no, 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 no. What do you mean live, bro?
Fuck no,
Dude,
bro.
my heart dropped, bro. I thought that apparently it's always like set to off at first, bro. My heart dropped, bro. When I saw my location there, but it said only,
No, no,
like,
yeah.
it said you could choose
You,
who
you
could see the stories,
specifically would be fucking cooked.
bro. No, I promise you, bro. I saw that update. I shot myself, bro. You don't understand how fast I opened up Instagram to turn it off, dude. No, bro, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Look, I love all of you guys in here, man, and we all trade together, make money together. But dude, there are some weird people out there, bro. And look, I'm all about trolling and I'm all about having fun and everything. But it gets to a point, bro. It literally gets to a point, bro. But yeah. And look, even some of you guys are agreeing, bro. Some people in here are a little, you know what I mean? Like they're not the. Yeah, all right. Oh, come on now, bro. Dude, but what's the need of sharing a location on Instagram, bro? Like, it, we all know that's obviously gonna do more bad than good. You know what I mean,
Dude, that's gonna ruin so many relationships.
bro? You think we're worried about relationships right now, bro? That's gonna get people killed, bro. Like literally killed. You know what I mean? But I get it. Relationships as well. If if you have a losing streak, dude, that's the last thing I want to think about right now, bro. Bro, it's so your fans can come and find you and show how much love they have for you. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I put out one losing trade and they're gonna TP my house, bro. So we're not trading until later. I don't know yet, bro. Right now the market is not good at all, bro. Not good at all. So yeah, yeah, I do. I do recommend it. Yes. I bet someone got slimed over the week because of this feature. Probably, bro. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Thank you. I got you, bro. Like I said, guys, look, if you guys are not here to hear me yap or whatever, you guys, or if you guys don't have any questions, you guys are free to get off, man. I hope I'm not holding you guys like hostage here. You know what I mean? I know myself. I'm not gonna trade this. It's not happening. Are all of your setups under the setups tab on the premium? No. Okay. So, oh, actually, good thing you mentioned that because I forgot to make the futures channel private. There you go. No, under the setups to watch, I will always post it. Like if I'm not on stream and I'm not explaining the setup on stream, I'll always put it here. All right. So if you guys are like, yo, like David, I know you're on stream, but what setup are you watching? I'll always put my full detail of the setup in the setups to watch channel. Now, if you want to find all of my alerts, they're in the futures alert channel. Literally any single trade, every single trade that I've ever taken in the last 2 to 3 years, they've all been posted there. There has never been a trade that I have taken for myself that I haven't put on there. All right. So it's all transparent always. Whether it's win, loss, break even, whatever, it's always there. Izzy, bro, you have to delete that, bro.
Hey, my mom's going to a dentist appointment. I was gonna stay here
Bro, yeah,
at the
bro,
hotel,
take
but
it easy, bro. Take it
you
easy.
think
Take
I'm
it easy.
good?
Yeah, no, you're
All right,
good,
yeah,
bro.
just didn't
Yeah,
want to miss anything.
nothing's happening,
Okay,
bro.
all right,
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
all right, bro.
All right, bro. Take
Take
it easy,
care.
bro. Peace out, peace
Peace. Got it.
out. But yeah, this one is a prime example why I never do stops to break even. You took shorts this morning. Wait, what? On what? US 30. Oh, okay. US 30. That's what's US 30? That's not NQ. That's not ES. Dow Jones. Oh, okay, okay. You see, okay, good question. Okay, now this is a question that I like. Do you see yourself trading for 3 or 5 more years? Fuck no. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. On a more serious note, it's very stressful. Will I trade the same as I do right now? Probably not. Probably not. Um, but will I still be around the market? Yes. I don't think I'm guys. This is my. I don't see this as a job, guys. I see this as like my dream career. Like I love doing what I do, but it's just very stressful when I have too many people's opinions on like putting weight on my shoulders. You get what I'm saying? Like I said before, guys, I'm not gonna vent to you guys or I'm not gonna yap about it, but I will mention it. I did have a little bit of like I did get a little bit mad last week with the way that some of you guys reacted. Because look, man, I love what I do, man, and I make a really good amount of money from trading and everything. But man, it's the idea of me like waking up every day and I have to get on my computer, and before I get on live, I have to be like oh bro, like I have to be right today, because if I'm not right today, then I know what's gonna happen. The chat's gonna get toxic. Do you really think I want to deal with that every single day? No, bro. It's dude. I just want to do what I love, bro. I want to trade and just be done with the day. All right, and obviously I want to do what I love as well and teach you guys, right? It's why you guys are here, to make money and learn, right? But man, when it gets toxic just because I make one mistake in the market, or just because the market doesn't go in our favor, even though we saw what we liked, you guys put the whole blame on me as if like I'm the one controlling the markets, or I'm the one that knows what's gonna happen. No, I mean, I have probability in what I know what's gonna happen, but it's not always guaranteed, no matter how good it looks. For example, take the trade from last Wednesday or last Tuesday, where we loved what we saw in the market. It looked amazing. It just didn't work out because of the momentum in the market, right? It happens, man. But the fact that I always get very like mentally down because of that, like you guys don't understand, man. Like when I have losing trades, like I don't care about me losing money. Obviously if you guys follow along and you guys lost money following my idea, I mentally get down because of that. Like not mentally like oh I'm so depressed. No, man, like I just get tilted. I'm like like I start overthinking. I'm like, dude, like am I really like a good trader and all that stuff? And I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't define who I am as a trader, but you know what I mean? It definitely has me overthinking sometimes. Now will I be here for 3 or 5 more years? Short answer, yes. Maybe not the same way. Maybe in the future, I plan on maybe closing down the premium. Not closing it down as in like maybe not never live streaming again, but maybe closing it down as in like deleting the link so anyone else can buy it. Because maybe I made more than enough money that I can, that I know what to do with, to the point to where I just want to do it for the love of the game. You know what I mean, I want to teach you guys, not worry about money or anything, and just, you know what I mean, just do me. So yeah. So to summarize the question, yes, I will still be trading in 35 years. Yes, I will still be here in 35 years. Will it be the same in 35 years? No. I'll probably focus more on teaching. I'll probably do less alerts. I'll probably do less. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's when time comes. You know what I mean? But yeah. Plus, do you wait for a candle to close when you get into a trade? No. I personally believe it does nothing. Candle closes mean literally nothing to me. Imagine Saturday. All you gotta do is close the Discord, David. All right, bro. Gotta help, bro. Take it easy, bro. Too many people are so dependent to be spoon fed trades because all they want is easy wins. I mean, dude, that's how it is, bro. I like to think that you really can't please everyone, and it's true. You really can't please anyone. I mean, everyone. But do I want, guys? Do I want to live to the day I die doing this? No. Or maybe not Discord. It's, for example, I mean, type of one in the chat if you guys know who PB trading is. Afternoon, MO, probably not. Probably not. Do you guys know who PB trading is? They closed on their Discord. They made their money, and I don't blame them. I mean, like I said, guys. I mean, look, if you guys think that we have a lot of people in the live, we average out like what, maybe 800 people per stream every, on average. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of stress on my shoulders. You know what I mean? If I do one wrong move, it's, people are gonna catch on. PB trading, they average out maybe 1,300, maybe a little bit more. Dude, I can't imagine the stress. You know what I mean? They made their money. And they're like, hey guys, like, our goal is not to be making signal bots. We want to be mentoring people. We're going to close on the premium and focus on the mentorship students. Yeah, exactly. They only focus on one-on-one mentorships. I feel like right now with the way I'm going, not soon, but sometime in the future, I might do it as well. I have a passion for teaching what I love to do, which is trading. I feel like a lot of you guys look up to me, or not look up to me like as in like a, you know what I mean, not a weird way, but look up to me as in like, oh, like, David, like, what can I do here, or how can I learn here, or what was my mistake here? You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that, like a mentor. Exactly. And I want to pursue that for as long as I can. But alerting, guys, look, man, I know I do it, but do I enjoy alerting? No, I don't like doing it. It's not what trading is, man. And the reason I'm saying I don't like alerting, if anything, I thought so many times about literally only doing mentorships. You guys don't understand how many times I've had that in my mind. Because, dude, guys, learning does nothing. It does nothing good to me. Really, you know what I mean? It really does nothing good for me. You know what I mean? I feel like I like the way that I explain my setups. I feel like you guys learn and catch on and everything. But me alerting, it creates nothing but bad habits, because you guys, there have been so many times where I give you guys a setup and so many people in the chat are like, yo, is David in? Yo, David, are you in? Yo, David. It's like, dude, I gave you what I'm looking for. You're seeing it happen live in your screen. Just take it for yourself. Why do you have to wait on me? And then when I put it out and I put a losing trade, even though you're the one that clicked the button and you're the one that's willing to take the trade, apparently you can't take accountability and you blame me, right? And obviously, look, I'm not one to be like, oh my god, guys, like, like he's saying that I can't do it. No, I don't care. But it's like yeah, exactly like how B said. You guys gotta keep in mind, it's not one person saying something. It's not two people saying something. There's over 800 of you guys in here looking at the trade. So it's really hard on me. You know what I mean? So I don't enjoy doing alerts, but it's what I offer. So I'll do it for a few more years, and then I'll probably just focus on teaching full time. When you start averaging 1,000 viewers, no, dude, if anything, dude, I've literally thought about closing the premium completely, bro. The thing is, look, look, we're gonna get into a little bit of a controversial topic here, a little bit. But it's like, I'm sure we're all growing enough to understand where I'm coming from. All right. Look, you guys join the premium, or you guys look up to me on YouTube, or not look, like watch me on YouTube to watch my trades, right? You guys are in here for me and no one else. So for the people saying like, yo, you have 800 people in here, why don't you hire someone to alert for you? Look, guys, there's a lot of snakes out there. And I'm not saying that I've been snaked on or anything, but I have trust issues. I've always had trust issues, especially when it comes to something that I'm so passionate about. And guys, I've dedicated like 10 plus hours a day, every single day, like for the last four years of my life, into Discord or learning for others and everything. I'm very passionate about this. And the last thing I want is someone coming in and fucking up my business model. You know what I mean? Like if I notice even the slightest thing, you're out of here. I'll block you. I'll ban you. You're out of here. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just don't trust people. And especially, I don't trust people in life, let alone in my business. You know what I mean? So I don't really want people coming in and alerting for me. Because keep in mind, yet again, you guys are mainly here because you guys heard about me. You guys found out about me and want to learn from me. You don't want to learn from this guy or this random or that random or whatever. You guys are here for me. All right? So yeah. So back to the topic. I've definitely thought about closing the Discord like a few times before, because there's a lot of you guys and there's only one of me. You guys don't understand the amount of DMs, and I still, look, a lot of you guys in here are still like, yo, check DMs, yo, check DMs. I try, guys. You guys don't understand how many DMs I have pending right now, and I just can't catch up. All right, guys. So I feel like if I close the premium, it will kind of like give me the ability to catch up, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Maybe pivot to a message. I will. Trust me. I will stop alerting sometime in the future. Now, no. In the next few years, maybe yes. But we'll see. it's gonna get to the point, guys. You guys have seen it in the chat. You guys have seen it in the streams. There have been times where I've crashed out on stream. Maybe my definition of crash out to you guys is not like yo, maybe yeah, maybe you got to matter a little bit of times, guys. I'm not a person. I try to be as nice as I can. I'm not a person that gets mad. Sure, I get annoyed. I get frustrated. Yes, I mean I'm human. You know, it's gonna happen. But I feel like it's gonna get. I've gotten very close to the point where I'm like, dude, I don't care anymore. I want to quit this. I've gotten to this point so many times, and I've held through. But I feel like there's gonna be a day where I'm like, dude, I can't do this, bro. I don't enjoy doing signals. I'm done. I know, guys. The way I'm gonna quit trading, or not trading, but quit doing what I'm doing, is I'm gonna crash out. I know it, because I don't see myself quitting anytime soon. I mean, I'm young as hell. I'm 19, still 19. Yeah, I feel like I've been 19 for like 3 years. But yeah, it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna crash out and just I can't take it anymore with all the pressure and everything, to the point where I'm like, dude, I can't do this. I quit. You know what I mean? But yeah. We all better be successful before then. Well, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. You know what I mean? Sounds scripted again? No, it's not scripted. Do our pre-tars gameplay? No, bro. That's mm-mm, mm-mm. That's not my way in running a business, dude. Not that I'm saying that it's anything bad. I just look, man. I'm that type of person that I like to be extra. You know what I mean? Wait, someone's calling me. Oh, that's my mom. Look, man, I like to be extra. I like to do more than what I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? Look, man, I'm doing an 80% off discount for the premium, and I'm giving you guys long-term passive income investments. I'm passing you guys funded accounts. I'm getting you guys payouts. Do I have to do all this? I mean, for the price? No, I mean, I should be. I've had people tell me I should be charging more. Do I care about the money, guys? Sure. Right now, sure, I get it. I have a premium Discord, and you guys are in here, and you're paying and all that stuff. But I'm not really here for the Discord money. You know what I mean? Eventually, like I said, I'm gonna close down the Discord if anything. Like obviously later on in the future. But I hope you guys understand that for 2 years, I used to live trade in front of 10 people on the Discord, and I never blew up. Did I ever give up? No. Was I ever like, oh, dude, I'm not growing? No. Why? Because guys, I've never really been here for the money for the Discord. I've always been here just to teach and just to trade live in front of someone. Because look, in my opinion, trading is a very, very, very lonely career. Very lonely career. I mean, dude, you don't have coworkers, you don't have many people doing it with you. You get what I'm saying? So at first, the whole reason as to why I started this Discord is because I wanted to build a community to where we can share ideas, and that's what we have right now. It's obviously with a lot more people, but when I came across RP, I'm like, dude, honestly, if I outreach, I can probably build a connection and probably grow my brand, and here we are today. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? I would have given up if not for this community. I mean, yeah, bro. Everyone has their ups and downs, bro. But I try my best. You know what I mean? I try to show the true colors of Hold on. Let me see. But yeah. Guys, I show the good and the bad with trading. And look, I know you guys want to see the bad in trading ever, and I know I get a lot of get hate every now, not hate, but I get people being annoying every now and then, like, oh dude, like, but why are we not winning? It's, of course it's always when I trade. Dude, no. You know what I mean? It's not always going to be wins. I'm sure it could be a little bit of bad timing on your end. You know what I mean? You haven't traded in 2 weeks. You take the first trade ever after like a 2-month winning streak, and it's a losing trade. Does that mean you're bad luck? No. It's just timing, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll always show you guys the good and the bad. I'll always show you guys when I build an account. I'll always show you guys when I get a payout. I'll always show you guys everything that I do. You know what I mean? That's what you guys are here for. You know what I mean? I hope you pace yourself and don't get burnt out. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. In the 3 years that I've been running this Discord every single day, you guys gotta keep in mind I'm 19. I've been running this Discord for 3 years. So yeah, the math is mathing up, right? I used to run this Discord in school. Like you guys can see the dedication that I have behind this Discord. I've been burnt out more times than I can count mentally. But I feel like right now I'm at a point where I know I'm burnt out, and I've been burnt out for months. But I feel like I'm so used to it to the point where it doesn't faze me. Like I get up, whether I'm sick, tired, I don't want to do it, I will get on. If anything, guys, take today for an example. Guys, I did not want to get on today. I saw that Trump was speaking today, and I saw that CPI was tomorrow. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to go back in bed, bro. I'm not trying to. Dude, what I do? I got up. No matter what I'm feeling, I got back on. You know what I mean? It's about to be 11, guys. We haven't got on a trade. I knew that we weren't going to get a trade today. I knew that the market was going to chop up. And look at this. Did I not tell you guys, the first thing that I did when I got on live today, did I not tell you guys that we weren't going to get anything? We were going to chop out. We knew it, right? But I mean, it's just dedication. I guess it's more discipline than dedication. But yeah, it's just how it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, do I feel burnt out? I don't feel that I'm burnt out. I know that I'm burnt out, but I don't feel it because I know I'm like used to it. I'm numb to it. So it's good for you guys because I'm not gonna take vacations. I'm not the person to take vacations for 1-2 whole weeks, maybe a month, and not text back to you guys. No. Even if I do take a vacation, I'll always work during vacation. Maybe because I'm a workaholic, but I really like what I do. You know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah. Anyways, guys, look, man, I don't want to hold you guys up for too long. But yeah, I maybe I come back later in the PM session. I don't really think I am. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The market is looking very slow. So if anything, guys, I'm gonna be more active in the chat. I'm gonna go eat breakfast because I am starving right now. And I don't want to hold you guys in here for too long, just yapping about nonsense. No, not nonsense, but you get just not trades. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Anyways, guys, look, I'm gonna get off. Guys, go enjoy your days. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, don't expect anything from the market today. We have CPI tomorrow. If you guys don't catch anything today, I'm sure we can catch something tomorrow and something really, really good. All right, guys. So take it easy, man. All right. I'm helping you with. I got you, bro, Brian. I'm gonna check up on everything right now. Phone him and Brian. I got you guys right now. You guys are the first two people I'm DM. All right, guys. But yeah, man. All right, guys, take it easy, guys. Go work out. Go do something. Go do something other than the charts. All right, guys. I don't want you guys forcing trades in this market. It's not good. All right, guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll be active in the chat. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Same time as always. All right, guys. Thank you. I got you guys. All right, man. All right. Peace out, guys. Take it easy, guys. Peace. 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 And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream today. Although we didn't get any trades today, I did tell you guys very, very clearly off open that we weren't expecting much due to Trump speaking, CPI tomorrow, you know, the whole list. But if you guys are interested in getting access to the real-time live trading with zero delay, real-time alerts, real-time education, real-time everything, and access to the zero to payout challenge that we're doing, guys, click the first link in the description and use code payout for 80% off any premium upgrade if you guys do want to join. And yeah, that'll give you literally access to everything you need. And yeah, I'm really hoping to see you guys on the winning side. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow when I get back on the live. All right, guys. But other than that, guys, go enjoy your day, man. Get off the charts. It's not good today. All right, guys. But yeah, peace out, guys. Take it easy, man. All right, guys. Peace.